It's actually Coastline.
It's actually Coastline.
He
You
lied
lied to us.
And he's saying that
Oh.
gaming is French while they're Italian. He's already celebrating Trust Gaming is true, and well, you know.
Yeah. God
Or
damn it.
maybe BK did it. We're just
Maybe.
gonna throw it to BK.
I heard he called it Rusty Gaming as well. So.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Sometimes they're a little bit rusty. Now we have the Capitao and Ash being banned, and what's going on? Anthony's kicked, apparently. Avash is confirming. Sad to see Grandpa go, and what does Quasi play now? Just to see that target ban bad.
Ooh. I mean, they can just hurt each other now because they're really happy.
I know they don't care anymore. It seems. The last ban was Mira, and well, let's see what this match will bring. I'm guessing we're gonna have a good one on our hands. A lot of fun. Just to end of the season of the group stage. And don't you worry, children. Monday we'll be back with playoffs to see how that all will go around. We don't know who will play who first, what time we will be. Probably somewhere around the time we usually start.
I think so. But of course, like there's 2 semifinals. One will be played first. The other one will be played second. Depends on what match we are going to be getting when we are going to be online.
Yeah.
And maybe it's, well, I mean,
we don't know who will be broadcasting.
We don't know who will be broadcasting what and what channel will be used. So just keep an eye out on the Twitter of Rainbow Six Benelux or Rainbow Six UK to get that information when it gets released.
Yeah, and well, Torek said something, signed a concert Maestro player. It's probably the Twitch nerf he wants to see. And I do agree with him because Torek is such a great Maestro player. Those scams are his babies, and like if you have a baby, you don't want to see it be tasted to death.
No, that's definitely bad.
It hurts you.
A fight is saying that it's still bad as he had to shoot 4 zaps for 1 cam. Maybe it's just a Vige being bad.
It is definitely a Vige being bad.
Yeah.
He probably forgot his glasses. I don't know if he has any, but he probably did. And that's why he missed a few shots as we are getting into the first section. Face Trust Gaming is on the offense. And will Deepak ruin the dreams of Torek? Will he hurt his feelings? Or will he still be a nice guy?
Yeah, that is going to be the question. As I'm just interested to see what the tone of the match will be. And Gaming seems to be setting up seriously, but Trust Gaming is going to, of course, be the one that is going to be saying, okay, we are just going to rush in or have fun or actually try to win this one.
Yeah, breaching charge opened up that castle barricade. And you would assume that to be a Vage, as I thought I saw a Tetronade go off as well. And so far, no blood has been spilled. Torek is like, no, I don't want to lose you. I gotta put you with my wine, my other prized possession. Yes, he's now trying to roam around. Elation on the smoke is also looking for a possible entry, but Bucker Brian is maybe his target.
Well, Bucker Brian just gonna be released now onto Trust Gaming. Just do whatever you think is necessary
to survive.
To get the kills, to be the hunter instead of the hunted.
Oh, the Pulse is actually scanning and the drone just zoomed by, so they might actually have the intel onto Bucker Brian, and I believe someone was already setting up a wallbang possibly. As the rest of Trust Gaming is now slowly chiming in. Yet again, I have to say, no blood has been spilled. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. And so Trust Gaming might actually have to consider attacking for a change. Because so far they've just been rather slow and not really effective.
Definitely not. So we are going to be waiting until the last very minute to see what happens. Meets gets the entry. We'll be taking down Torek. It's going to be the Maestro off the board. Apparently Twitch is not his hard counter, as means now we'll be opening up the wall as well to create another line of sight, which will maybe put Elation into a tough spot.
Really interesting to see the Hard Destructor get the opening kill, now going down to Sloppy. The Jaeger is quite effective, and you said he might be pressured out. Well, it's the other way around because his aim seems to be a little bit better. The smoke answers have now also been used as Sloppy fake to destroy that barricade. And there is actually a player close by, so we should do so.
Definitely not. Buck O'Brien still stalking out right there. Sees two players. Won't be able to do anything though.
Leonski now taking some damage as he's outside of that doorway, and Buck O'Brien is still calling out intel to his team. There's only 15 seconds left on the clock. Now Trust Gaming will drop onto Buck O'Brien. Quatsi will take him down, but Avage has died as well. They still have a 3-on-3, but Quatsi is a long way gone. The diffuser has been dropped, and 5 seconds left on the clock. Now Deepak comes in. He will be traded out straight away by Sloppy. And now the time has ran out, and Sloppy already has a 4K, but actually Quatsi goes for the plant. Panics from the vertical angle, though, will take him down, meaning it's 1-0 for EnD Gaming.
Yeah. Not sure what Trust Game was trying there. They were attacking from many angles. The fuser was dropped for the majority of the round as well. I'm not sure. They tried to go for it at the end, but like the rappel in, that never really works.
No, especially as you know that Sloppy is playing there, and Sloppy has the time and the aim and even the bullets to get you down. Kitchen and surface entrance will now be the second bomb site to be attempted to be held by EnD Gaming. Again, we see the Maestro by Torok. If that would have been banned out, he would have been crying, literally. Usually, if there would be a Maestro ban, he would actually put in a sad face in the chat as well.
Yeah, same as Avage. Whenever a Monty or... Actually,
whatever is banned, Avage is usually sad.
That's true.
He's a very emotional Belgian fella. I think he's been home sooner than the rest of the team.
Yeah, actually, he's like gonna be the first one home, considering their drive past Belgium.
Or through.
Well, through, yeah. Through
So,
by his house.
Yeah, just drop off. It's like, well, see you tonight, guys, and good luck with driving just those few more hours. I don't know where all those guys live. I just know that Deepak has Frisian roots. I don't know if he's from the region or not.
I have no clue either. I only know that Avage lives in Belgium as well.
I know Meats lives in England.
Oh yeah.
Or at least the UK.
And
Not
the other
sure
three
England.
guys that live in the Netherlands. So that's how far our knowledge will go. So yeah. Don't
We're not
stuck with
stalkers. We won't dedox them. As well, it's Lation standing by. Quatsi is roaming around, repelling up. And so Elation will stay alive a little bit longer, and Gaming seems to be rather aggressive every now and then, especially Panics on that dock. Is looking for an opportunity, but it is Quatsi actually taking down the top fragger of last round, Sloppy. Meaning the Jaeger is gone, and Buck O'Brien also takes some damage.
Yeah, but Brian now will have to rotate out just a small bit, as we actually saw him playing into the actual bathroom right there. So it's not the best spot to play if you're willing to win this match. I think the tone of the match is very relaxed. It's more looking like a scrim right now than it is like an actual match, which is about 3 points in a league.
Oh, Hotpig's even coming in, not even conserving the drone. As Buck O'Brien now has to fall back with Panics, I believe. Nobody of Trust Gaming, though, holding the main entrance at the time they were moving past. Now a player is looking, but is just a tad too late. But I believe someone has popped a Lesion Mine, meaning that Leonski now has to pull out the needle out of thin air, which means he's also a Magician.
Ooh, talking about Magician. Magic wasn't playing last time.
Oh!
Fudge missing out on the shots right there on the player going prone, trying to pick him up right there. Now it's going to be the Smoke who, Elation, popping up his first gas canister. Leonski in the meantime takes down Buck O'Brien. That means a 3-on-5 advantage is starting to create themselves for Trust Gaming with 1 minute left. It's going to be an opportunity for them that they might want to take. However, we know that they can, well, be a little bit sloppy nowadays, especially after their long weekend and Gamers Assembly, fighting the likes of Supremacy and of Vitality directly. Alicia in the meantime low HP, gets the frag right there onto Meats, beautiful headshot onto the Heartbreacher, turns it into a 4-on-3, but with 30 seconds left, it's going to be a hard one. Trust Gaming will have to move in right now. Vach takes up Elation right there, turns it into a 2-on-4, but Panics is still in a possible flanking position right there, spots out a player, is waiting for the head to just show right there. It's going to be too late because he's just rotating through the hard wall right there. It's a missed opportunity for Panics, as Leonski is actually going to be quite low right there, trying to get a tag down onto player going prone right there, but that won't happen.
Panic's actually going down, will heal himself up, but will be killed straight away by Leonsky. Now Avage playing Batman takes down the last kill as well, meaning it's 1-1. And on the back of the entry kill of Kowatsi, Trust Gaming now wins the round, meaning they are doing a mighty fine job. But then again, what would you expect from a top 4 team of the Challenger League Season 9?
Oh yeah, definitely top 4 is all their own hard work right there, especially today.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
well, I was so scared for Just Gaming. They could have lost that top 4 due to having an insane off week.
Yeah.
With putting in Tank Ninjas as a sub, who did great, by the way. Nothing to blame him, but then Qualsy was also home 10 minutes before the first match after holiday. They were just not in it. They were not themselves, and I still don't know if how that happened, and it could have really cost them the season and their Challenger League spot as well.
Yeah, that's definitely the case, and I can only imagine that they are so happy about the fact that they got in now. They're secure. They will be playing Challenger League next season, and they will be playing, I believe, the major qualifiers as well. And that is something that could be very valuable to them.
Yeah, it just saves you so much time and prep work, and of course you already give a lot of research material to your opponents. And connection failure. Boom.
That's a shame.
Hey there, guys.
Hey.
I just had a cup of coffee. Now I'm sweating.
Oh, I'm actually sweating as well. It's pretty hot in here.
That's just because Erwin, our production guy, is such a gentleman. He's always so cute and well, heartwarming. He's probably put on the heater for us because he thought we would get cold. By the way, I also have a detailed travel explanation from Easy, the analyst of Trust Gaming. He also said, "You have no clue what my emotions were this weekend. We only had 4 hours sleep from Thursday to Friday. We drove 17 and a half hours to Gamers Assembly. Of course, you have a few breaks in there, but that doesn't really help you. Then they played 2 days from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then eventually they had to drive back today from 5 a.m. to 6:45. And then, oh yeah, we're not done yet. We still have to prep for a match, and that's going to be live at 8.
Yeah.
How are you surviving?
Well, that is indeed pretty rough for them right now. 1-1 score. Of course, they don't feel any pressure anymore.
No, but at least the pressure is off. At least they're happy now. They don't really care about the outcome of this match anymore. But they've had a grueling weekend and a grueling season so far. And at least it has all come to a happy place. I believe they will all go to bed after the match and then sleep for 16 hours per person.
They'll just sleep. They'll catch up on sleep.
Oh, yes, definitely. So far, though, Trust Gaming, stronger.
Are they? It's 1-1.
Yeah, teeny tiny bit.
Teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, just look at the last round. So easy. Don't you think?
No.
Oh.
I mean, the first round was a disaster.
I just have my pink sunglasses on. Is it just a Dutch saying? Or
isn't it orange sunglasses if you're Dutch?
Nah.
I mean, they do say that
I
about
don't
Formula
have
1.
orange sunglasses.
I don't even have orange sunglasses.
If you go to the shop, you can see pink ones. I've probably got a picture of me wearing pink sunglasses somewhere, or
possibly
a few places. Because when I go to the store, I see pink sunglasses.
You wear them and take a picture?
Oh yes.
Oh, all right.
And I actually consider buying them.
I lost my sunglasses. I walked past the city, watching every shop window, like towards the studio, hoping that some place would sell sunglasses. No, nobody sells sunglasses.
No, why? Would it be sunny nowadays?
I mean, it's kind of summer, right?
Well, I still have my gaming sunglasses.
Yeah, well, I was stupid and I used a alcoholic wipe on it, and then the protection went off.
Oh,
so it wasn't really sunglasses anymore.
I don't clean them. They're just in my car. I put them on. I get to my destination or the sun is gone. I put them away.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
And I had sunglasses before that. That was a sad moment.
Oh.
I want to put them on. It's like, yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Snaps straight through the middle.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
And then
It's
I
just
was
a
like,
sad
but
story.
no worry, just gave me
I had
my back.
a very nice set of sunglasses,
Uh-huh.
but I lost them. I literally trashed my
How?
entire house looking for them. But I think I left them in the car, which was like stolen by some people. Like they broke
Oh,
in and then they
just
picked up
like
the
your
key and
laptop.
drove off with my laptop
Because
and the car.
let's just go flashback to that story. You were sleeping.
Yeah,
You sleep very cute, by the way.
I have no
Uh,
clue.
I was asleep as well, so I don't know either. And then your parents woke you up, and then what happened?
Well, basically, my dad heard the car door close.
And
And
he's
he's like,
like,
"What the hell?" So he's like waking up my mom. And mom says, "It's probably just Stein driving away or something. Maybe one of his friends is in the hospital." So my dad walks towards me. He wakes me up. He's like, "Where's your laptop?" I'm like, "Downstairs in the hallway." He's like, "Well, not anymore." And then the car drove away, and basically that happened.
But I just like the confidence voice as well, the way you explain it. Well, not anymore, and
Yeah,
just go to sleep.
I just woke up. It was it was 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
the
You're
first
groggy.
question being asked to me is, "Where did you leave your laptop?" I'm like, "Why were you even asked that?"
Yeah.
And well, it's
Why
gone.
would you wake me up for that?
Yeah, well, it's gone. So I was like, "Well, that's a nice way to wake up."
Yeah, then.
And then the police came in, and they're like, "Don't you have like a guarding dog or something,
Oh,
like someone who
oh,
would
no,
wake
yes,
you up
yeah.
if someone enters?" And then my mom said, "Let me wake him up for you." So we grabbed our golden retriever, buddy. It was like
so cute.
so calm because he was groggy as well. And then he just went to cuddle with the policeman. And he's like, "Yeah, this doesn't help." And we're like, "Yeah, we know." So
No,
then we
but
put down the game.
That dog is probably the best dog
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever met. I was casting the Building Champions Cup at his house. I was fortunate enough to stay there. And that dog and I became lovers the first day. Second day I came in. Dog instantly ran towards me for pets. I continued to pet the dog at every moment in time. When I was gone, you sent me a picture of the dog being depressed
He was all depressed.
because, well, who could fill in such an amount of pets? But oh, whoa!
We're back in the game.
It has happened. I miss the Chachenka.
Yeah, me too. But that might come later on. I don't know. It looks like they're semi-seriously playing this match.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, we're just gonna practice our operators. We're just not gonna throw any big strats at it. And oh, Baka Brian even has in-chat emotes. This guy is insane.
Relation joining him in right there.
Yeah, but I like Baka Brian's more.
Yeah, this one is pretty. What is
Leonski is just waving, saying, "Hey!" Oh, is it a dab?
No,
Oh,
is
no.
it a? Ooh, is it a dab?
No, if it would be a dab, he would have to have a line straight at the bottom. Right?
Yeah, but you have to cross through your face, right? And
yeah.
then one through.
So that would, yeah. I
He's
don't
now
dab,
doing
by the
ooh,
way.
so
I hate dabs. You know what I also hate?
what do you hate?
Being in a traffic jam.
Oh yeah, I think everybody looking for new IGL.
Ouch!
Everybody, if you want to apply for Trust Gaming, who are going to be taking it up against Vitality, send a Vich DM in his Twitter saying the following: your name, your age, your IGL capabilities, until what time you can speak freely. If you are playing on a weekday.
Also, how much you can pay, because he's probably easily bribed. So if you just want to give yourself a little bit of a...
Just say you bring chicken next land.
So if I bring chicken next time, Avash will be my biggest fan.
Possibly, yeah. You bring him a big bucket of KFC.
I actually have a KFC order nowadays.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Have you
bad.
ever went to KFC?
Okay, cool story. I was playing a different game with some friends. We lost. We were salty. One guy fed the whole game, so we didn't like him anymore. So we decided to go to KFC without him. So one guy got in his car, picked us up. My mom was in the kitchen, and it was like some gangster BMW pulling up, guys wearing caps and having like big collars as well. And my mom was like, "Who are these guys?" Like, "Oh, they're just guys from games." I don't understand what's going on. I know, Mother, and I just got in and we went to have ice cream and a little bit of chicken at the KFC. Meanwhile, Deepak is racking up kills, but he will fall as well. It's a 3-on-3, and Sloppy is doing what Sloppy does, and he's getting sloppy seconds. Problem is, Savage gets the double as well, though, and that means it's a 2v1 only. Torok is alive, and how will he manage to do this?
Leonski holding off one angle and notices that he's going to be on the other side. Hot ping is going to be coming in from Avic's drone right here. And Leonski will be finishing that off, meaning that Trust Gaming will be taking up the lead 1-2.
And Trust Gaming making us proud. Of course, they're already in the top 4. You might have not missed that, because if you did, where have you been? But at least Trust Gaming is doing some work. I don't know if I should write down anymore.
I'm still writing it down just for maybe statistics one day.
For selling your book
lucky.
one day and saying, "Well, I did everything.
Look at this book. I did the entire things, and then a lot of empty
maybe
pages right
for
here.
next season, if we get to do a next season, we should bring like colored markers.
Oh,
that would just add flair to our casting.
That would. IDs for next season. You want to know another story from when I was a player?
Oh yes.
So I was part of Windigo,
Uh-huh.
and I had Seginex back then in my team, Avich in my team, and Naughty. Also Banan, I don't know if you know him.
Oh yes, I do.
So Banan was driving with other people towards land, and I had Avich, Segi, Naughty in my car. And we were hungry on the way, we had like a traffic jam, so we decided to just go to the McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
And we go upstairs. Well, I mean, this is land, right? So you go to the McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, we go to the McDonald's. We go upstairs with the food, and Seiji needed to go to the toilet. So Seiji walks into the toilet, and he hears the door lock. Like as soon as he walked in, just a panic lock, right? Someone who realized he did.
Yeah. So, oh no.
Yeah. So he came back downstairs, and he's like, "Someone's on the toilet. He just panic locked. I've no clue what to do." And then 10 minutes later, Banan came walking down the stairs. He didn't come with us. He was at that McDonald's at that time. And he was like, "Oh, it's you guys!" So he was the one on the toilet panic locking. He didn't know we were going to be there. So
That's so romantic.
and he was actually quite shaken up from that one.
Like, oh no! Someone's coming in. Hold the door.
Hold door.
Meanwhile, Sophia Lifeline already being popped by Leonski because he's a big boy. Maybe there was a Maestro camera somewhere around there which he want to get rid of, as he's already dropping with the support of Quasi's drone. It is rather odd to have your entry fragger drone for you, but at least they know where Sloppy is now, and when he peeks, he will fall, or maybe he will get a kill.
Oh, I was about to say, already going. Ooh, beautiful shot right there from Sloppy, but Deepak will then be there to trade him. As I was thinking, one person was actually going to be near him to counter that right on this area. That doesn't seem to be the case. Kodzi now moving in slowly. They know one is going to be down those stairs, so a potential push could be coming in as backup Brian is actually active right there. It's going to be Avich to pick up that frag. Good droning coming down right there, but still Panics alive to try and take him down possibly. As he right now tries to do so, but Avich will be picking up that frag as well. No, Panics is healing himself back up. Manages to get himself into safety. Relatively unharmed. Is now the Twitch Short is coming out for the battle.
He got it away with his stim pistol, didn't he?
No, he shot it with a pistol.
Oh, I was so confused. I didn't see the swap because I was just admiring his beautiful movement. As we now have a 4-on-3, should have been a 4-on-2 for Trust Gaming. Yet they managed to mess that one up. As we see more things opening up, but also some opening kills from EnD Gaming. Torque takes down Deepak, meaning it's back to a 3-on-3, and Avage is still not HP, but then Elation gets vertical plate. And is now rather stuck, but then Torque comes in once again. Quatsi now taken out as well. Meaning only Meads and Leonski are alive. Oh no, Avage.
Yeah, Avich and Meads are going to be alive, and they're going to have to do it. Elation is so low on HP. Right there, the dog will be there as well. Messes up all his shots. Panic's not going to be able to do anything useful. Elation then picks up Meads, drops down the diffuser, and that leaves it all up to Avich on low HP to try and clutch this out. He's going to get tagged a little bit by the smoke as he's falling back. Let's go for a different approach right now, and that will most likely be the main door. With 30 seconds left. It is going to be possible, but he will have to do something. But nope, it's going to be Elation to pick up that frag, draw things back up to a 2-on-2. And that means we are not done yet.
EnD Gaming seeming to stay alive. Singing the song, of course, as well, because it's late at night and they can't do so, Leonski can't. Which is sad. Oh, we should have. Oh, if we could, we should interview Leonski.
Why? Oh, because you can't talk.
Yeah, because he can whisper. Yeah, I really loved how we did. It was a great match.
Oh,
That's
that
how
would
my
have just
voice will
been
be
an
after
ASMR
my.
interview.
That's how my voice will be after the Benelux League.
Oh yeah, after Wednesday.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for you.
I'll be alright, I hope. Erwin will be there to take care of me. He will give me taps on my shoulder saying, come on, dude, you can do it. Just scream a little bit louder and then I lose my voice entirely for the rest of my life.
How am I gonna have to cast then? I'm gonna have to do solo I'm gonna have to solo it then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you notes on what I would say.
So I can do 2 voices, but that's even harder. That's gonna ruin my voice as well.
And so we then will do sign language casting. The dream, which you can all live.
I heard Dark did a karaoke yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see videos of that.
There's videos in the Benelux Discord.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look at them. Yeah, I wasn't at my PC today.
You never go without a day in the Benelux Discord, man. So much memes
No,
being spilled right
I
there.
usually look at certain channels which are only able to be looked at by nephews.
Ooh, some special people.
Yeah, and then usually like whatever people are asking the questions tab because, well, some questions are hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just think like, it's time to go to work. And then I drive and then I get annoyed by people on the road. Almost get killed 3 times.
Your job is just to drive to a place, do casting, drive back home.
Yeah. It's safer the way back because then there's less people to worry about and kill me.
That is true.
But then again, people are sometimes more risky at night because
They're always more risky because they are sleepy.
yeah, and drunk.
Same like Trust Gaming. If they're sleepy, it's risky.
Leonski now takes down Sloppy, and my god, he might be silent, but he is a silent killer as well. What a legend. Already brings it home for his team this round. Baka Bryan also on low HP. Should be worried that his life could come to an end soon. Ravage is dancing and prancing around.
I'm just standing on top right there. Just trying out some new things, it looks like. Just practicing their individual skill against such a level. There's nothing much really happening as of yet. Just a drone being shot right there by Penix. Nothing to worry about. 1 minute 30 is going to be left on the clock right there. Baka, as you said, is going to be quite low. And, well, we're just waiting before anything will happen.
Yeah,
He's going to get stunned.
gives me some time to do some coughing. If I die, you can have my golf balls. Start your professional golf ball empire and a golfing career.
So my golf ball empire would be start with your face on it. Say,
oh yeah.
Just have to stamp RIP over it.
Never forget. As we now see Meats holding the angle, actually a player could actually come in. Hopping's coming down. Quasi, Leonski, and Afage are doing the Navy Seals, but Meats will take down Torg, make it a 5-on-3. Baka Bryan still low, as we said before. Penix actually takes down Deepak. Wallbang coming in. Deals a little bit of damage onto Elation, but here we see an Impact Nade play. Penix takes down his second for the round, as the diffuser is now being planned at 3-on-3 situation. Penix actually on 1 HP, but look at Elation. Long range headshot onto Leonski. Diffuser now dropped, but Penix also dead, meaning we're back to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, Baka Bryan is basically 1 HP. Grenade comes in right there, just barely doesn't hit him. That is going to be lucky for him, because that could have been the end half his life. And as he's rotating out right now, Quasi's just coming in for a potential flank. Reinforced wall right there will be saving Elation, but Avach moves in from the side, gets the double on both Baka and Elation. And that means round number 5 will be going up to the Dutchman. Or at least 3 Dutchmen, a Belgian guy, and an Englishman.
Sounds like a bad joke just about to happen.
So, just let me. I think it's going to be bars that will make. No, it's Hookah Billiards. Shame.
Hey, stop your Game of Thrones references, you man.
No, I didn't want. I wanted to say 3 Dutchmen, a Belgian guy, and an Englishman walk into a bar.
Oh.
Because they were.
Okay.
I hoped them to go Blue and Sunrise Bar, but that's not going to be the case.
And I can understand hookah lounge and billiards room is a little bit more understandable. After a long day of work, you might just want to go to the lounge, sit tight and play some billiards, fail, decide to quit it and burn your house and renovate the place.
Interesting way of thinking. Where did this happen that you're so accurate about this?
Well, there are some people that just burn down their house when they're done with stuff.
Seems not effective to me. I mean, some people burn their houses if there's spiders in them, but joke's on you. You ate 13 spiders every night. So whoever has arachnophobia, I believe it's called.
Enjoy your meal tonight.
Enjoy your meal and your sleep tonight.
I actually had a spider in my car. It's like, hey, friend.
I think my girlfriend would crash the car if she has a spider.
I would assume so. I know your girlfriend a little bit, and it seems like a probable option of her then doing so. Like, this car's no longer viable. I must burn it and crash it before that.
Luckily, my bedroom didn't get burned yet.
Oh.
Sometimes get.
Do you have a vacuum cleaner just standing by and ready in case there would be a spider?
No. Just grab it and flush it.
Just a lighter.
No, I just grab it and flush it.
So then you hear, stay! Help!
Oh well. We are going to see the entry right here of Deepak, who is taking charge with Nomad, has the RX 200 instead of the AK. Now, this gun is being considered by most of the people as the superior one, even though the AK has, I believe, 37 rounds, something like that. 41 rounds, maybe? I have no clue. More.
So, a bigger magazine.
Bigger magazine and
better.
bigger damage, but like higher recoil. I believe it is. Very higher recoil.
Well, Torek has little to no recoil when he takes down that drone. But there's also 2 Navy SEALs slowly approaching.
Do you wonder why we call them Navy SEAls? They're just crouch walking everything.
Yeah, they're just playing the tactical ops game as Penix now will cut down the window and cut down Leonski as well. Deepak will have an answer though to Torok, the big anchor of EnD Gaming, meaning it's back to a 4-4 situation.
Definitely the case right here. Deepak in the meantime deploying that first air jet, making sure if anybody wants to walk outside that door, he's just gonna go fly. As well as is that a black eye?
I don't know. Sloppy actually takes on Avashim, meanwhile Smoke Anderson now being used. And actually Quatsi takes down Sloppy, which means he's a god.
Does that automatically mean he's got though, as Deepak picks up Lation right there? Means now going aggressive. We'll be picking up one more, and that means Trust Gaming are looking to set the 2-4 on the board. As the bomb is now being planted, or diffuser I should say. Becca Bryan is rotating around. Will be going through its pool it looks like, but then gets air jabbed around. Will be known now across the entire map where his location is, or at least was. As he is now slowly moving into the aquarium area. Tries to pre-fire the pool table. Won't be hitting anybody with that. Now another air jib goes off and he will be flying. Once again, flashbangs are going to get popped just to stall him out a little bit. We'll be picking up Quatsi. Beautiful frag right there. But I believe in the meantime already someone is waiting all the way on the outside as Becker Bryan now seems to be moving in. ADS catches that flashbang. Goodmine will be deployed just to try and stall him out. But it will be Deepak eventually to get that frag with the ARX. That means Trust Gaming are currently up 4-2 on Coastline.
It is a hard-fought battle, especially after Penix took down Leonski there, but luckily Deepak was strong enough to bring it back a little bit, and eventually, with the rest of the team, they won the round. And those air jabs finally coming into fruition. You don't see them pop a whole lot because, well, they have a certain scare factor, and maybe more teams should use those air jabs in the after-plan situation like Trust Gaming did right here. Maybe this is a lesson from a not so impactful game. Because usually you see like 1 air jab, maybe 2 being deployed somewhere across the map instead of actually being close to the side where you actually have to hold. And if a player is delayed or stunned, you have a good warning.
I mean, the air jabs are good for denying retakes like that. You just toss them around if they try to retake the site, go in for a potential plan.
Well, they get set back and you know exactly where they are.
Yeah, because you can hear it.
And you have a certain amount of time to reset your positions because you know they are going to be having to crawl back up for a little moment.
Yeah, it will take some time. Now, we didn't see that exactly come into play as they weren't ready to instantly go for the refrag right there. But that is fine. Trust Gaming currently 4-2 up as they are looking to at least get 3 more points. And with that, walk away from supremacy even further. But it doesn't even matter at this point anymore. Our top 4 is going to be known. It's going to be Team Vitality taking on Trust Gaming, the number 4. It's the first semi-final, M&M against Ghostskilla. So it's just going to be a bit of practice.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have the Polish Legends of Pact having a decent day, you would maybe say, because they had a draw against Trust Gaming in their first match, and now they're leading 4-1 against Vitality. The Frenchies are losing it out against the Polish powerhouse.
Well, also, they're safe since last week already.
Oh, yeah.
They have played Gamers Assembly, came in second right behind Lestream, right? So, I'm thinking they're just having a chill day right now. It's just, they have to be here, but they don't want to be here.
They just want to go to sleep.
They just want to go to sleep, get the weekend over with, get the week over with.
Put them to bed packed as Trust Gaming is slowly destroying the dreams and hopes of EnD Gaming, gaining another 3 points at the end of the season just to add to their repertoire. But meanwhile, Sloppy is hunting with the Twitch drone, has now also got a hot ping down saying like, oh no, who did that? I'm just gonna get out of here. Also, Revolver as a secondary makes him look like a cool guy, but meanwhile, Panics has taken down Deepak, meaning the opener is once again in favor of EnD Gaming, yet it will be answered instantly by Quadzi.
Quadzi just rushing down like a madman in the meantime. Elation wants to chase with Tor. Rocker Brian is holding a possible rotation now. Now that won't be the successful one as Quadzi is nowhere near that position even. It'll be a matter of time to see whether he is going to get even more challenge right there. Meads tries to get him with the shotgun, but he's missing. It's actually Jansky. Takes him up to 26 HP right there. Nor even more skeleton keys though being deployed by Bucker Brian. Not so sure what his thought process behind that is because he could just easily be taken down right here. Same goes for Leonsky. He's so low on HP.
Yeah,
have to be careful.
He's gonna say, I have a shotgun. I just need one shot anyway if they just come walking at me. So don't worry, Mute, Jammer, and Bandit White now being destroyed. The vertical play coming into a good workings for EnD Gaming. And they need to destroy a few more bits of utility and a few more players to actually get on towards the side. But Trust Gaming still has a roamer, 30 seconds left to work with, and I believe a certain amount of smoke canisters. As the Cam has now spotted Torque, there will be a trailer behind it. I believe it's Quasi. Now gets away with his life.
Yeah, definitely. They have to be careful now, though, because the plant could go down any second with 15 seconds left. Leonsky takes down Torque. It's going to be an insanely important frag. The Sloppy picks up Mies. It's going to be the smoke gone off the board. It's even more important. The Fight picks up one as well. It's going to be all up to Elation with that diffuser. He needs to go for the plant with 2 seconds left or find 2 kills. Will he be able to do that? Tries to go for it, but he's too late. Trust somehow win that one, as it could have gone horrifically wrong as well with Quadzi trying to peek that one. Just the pistol swap wasn't fast enough. And that means they are 2-5 and only need 2 more rounds to put this match to an end and, you know, finally go to bed.
Yeah, would if Trust Gaming still won that round due to a player being downed? Or would it still...
If everybody's downed, you instantly get out. Unless you're Sophia or Doc. Because Sophia can pick herself up, Doc can heal himself as well, so...
Just to be sure. Just to... see if Trust Gaming actually almost did a Trust Gaming throw, the special of every week, as it is now 5-2. Trust Gaming needs only 2 more rounds, and then they are happy to be in 4th. And so we will see another prep phase. Attacking is EnD Gaming. In theory and in statistics, this map is slightly offensive favored. But only slightly, and also depending heavily on the teams. And so far, Trust Gaming seems to be the stronger force.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just doing some quick math right here. Okay, no, it's fine.
What?
I was thinking, if Skilla lost 7-1, so that's -6, right? We'll be coming up to +9. but considering Trust is -4 and they had a draw, they cannot make up that round differential. Else, because they would both get up to 22 points if Trust wins this. But considering round differential, they won't be able to overtake. It just popped in my mind, and I quickly had to check if I was right.
Just have to calculate stuff on the fly because you're a mad mathematician, Hap.
Ooh.
Will you be a crazy scientist one day?
Definitely hope not.
Okay, sad. Would add to your persona massively.
Just get crazy here.
And then just go on the analyst's desk. But what if they would do this? Like Meats getting the kill into panics. He's the kid, he can do that, right?
He starts it off right here as Baka Brian now has plans to move in, but then Leonski will be putting an end to that. That shot with the Elda to finish off the party. And that means that Trust Gaming are in good shape right here to try and get this 6th round, especially with 2 minutes left. It's plenty of time for EnD Gaming, but Trust, they have barely lost anything. Both in utility and in HP.
And so they are just going to run out at certain places because I would assume them to do so. As Quatsi is still alive, he will hunt Avash as well as putting in some punch holes, looking at different angles. But and actually it's Meats getting 41st fight. Takes Torque low, goes low himself as well, saying I need support. And so Avash will give support and die as well, as now the drone will go past. Not cleared actually by Meats, who's still on 1 HP. As actually a Twitch drone could have killed him if he would have shot at him. It's still a 4-on-3 in favor of this gaming, but for how long?
Yeah, that is going to be the question. It looks like they are going to be moving in for blue bar once again. At least that is what they are currently set up for, especially when you see 3 guys right here on the office. Just a simple drop from, I believe, Quadzi could be ending things for EnD Gaming on this round.
Sloppy is looking around. I believe that is where Avash had died, because there were 2 punch holes there, which he peeked from, was spotted out by the EnD Gaming members, who are now slowly approaching the bomb site. And there is a head being spotted out. Torque will fire back, will take down Leonski as well. It's back to a 3-on-3 Meats. He's standing by with a pistol as well. The diffuser is being planted. Quatsi is doubting if he would go, so he will, but meanwhile Deepak takes out Torque as well. Another player has to go for the diffuser, has now been spotted out by Quatsi. Looking for the angle, but it's actually Sloppy taking down Deepak. 2-on-2, Meats still on 1 HP. Where is he hiding? As Lation will now plant the diffuser, so he will, you would say, because Quatsi is not moving in just yet.
Sloppy then gets the frag onto Meats right there. It's going to be all up to Quatsi to try and clutch his out, but the rotation is being held. But actually, Sloppy doesn't see it right there, and he has to go off. And Quatsi will actually die right there from Elation. Thought he was going to be able to pick that one up, but that's not going to be the case. And are picking their 3rd round right now.
Yeah.
That means that they are sticking in the fight for the potential last win of the season.
2 entry frags from Trust Gaming and still throwing it away. It's what we know. It's what we love. You know what I also love?
What do you love?
You in a friend-to-friend basis. Happy to have been casting with you once again for another season, but don't you worry. Wednesday we start another one.
Oh yeah, Wednesday the new season starts. We're just have a break of 1 day and then our new season starts.
You have a break of 1 day.
you don't. I mean, you have a break of 1 day for R6 as well.
Yeah. But for those of you wondering what we're talking about and not really sure what is on the schedule for Wednesday, the new season of the ESL Benelux Rainbow Six League will start coming Wednesday, 7 PM. Of course, we keep the times consistent. It will be on this channel, so if you haven't already, just make sure to follow this Twitch channel. And of course also Rainbow Six Benelux on Twitter to keep up with all the action, clips, and maybe even some statistics.
Definitely.
Leonski actually playing the dog now, so that would maybe indicate an aggressive play from him. If you're not loud in real life, he should just be loud in game, and so he might be allowed to push out.
Ooh. That could be the case right here, as we right now see EnD Gaming make the move one more time. Camera is a bit hard to shoot. Elation just says no.
Yeah, it's
not
just
do
the
it.
recoil of the AK-74.
Was it the AK that he
Yeah.
has? Alright, well, we'll
I
prove it.
wouldn't dare to say it otherwise. I was checking, double checking, then formulating what I was saying as Torque is now droning. Players of Trust Gaming will have to win this round to at least have that 1 point, Hap.
Yeah.
How important is that 1 point?
Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just
Oh.
a show match for same sakes right now. It will only maybe improve End Gaming. His scoreline as Buck O'Brien will open things up. On to Leonski. It's going to be the entry frag. Doc is going to be removed off the board. As Hookah Billiards is actually going to be on the side as well. So that's a pretty good entry frag.
One thing I also have to mention is that Leonski is consistently one of the players that dies early for Trust Gaming. Regardless if the match actually matters or not. This game is already died 3 times. Their previous match was actually Quadsi, is also one of the top scorers on that front. I'm just gonna scroll back a little bit. Against Vitality, 3 times top Dyer. And on the match against Ghoskilla the same week, it was Quasi again. So they're balancing and fighting it out.
I wonder if we would have a statistic from CGG on first death, who would be the top 3.
From Trust Gaming, I at least know the top 2, so that makes me happy. Like Quadsi, we understand. He is the entry fragger of the team. There is no shame in him dying first a lot of times. It is normal. It's part of his job as Buck O'Brien now also takes down Quadsi. And that's actually not for the first.
No, beautiful grenade getting tossed in right there. Meats now coming in with the gas canisters, just denying Buck O'Brien from moving in right there. 45 seconds left. Concussions are being tossed through. Buck O'Brien actually running past. Isolation is going to go for the planting of the diffuser. No one is going to be trying to counter that. Buck O'Brien then gets her moved off the board by D-Back, turning it into a 3-on-2 situation. But look at how low Meads is. This is undoable for Trust Gaming. They will most likely fall anytime soon now, as they have to go for the retake on this diffuser. Try and defuse it. Defuse the diffuser. How about that? As Meads is now slowly moving in. Will then get taken out by Torque from the back, and Torque gets that double onto D-Back. And we go into a 5-on-4 right now.
Yeah, you knew it from the start. Meets death.
Yep. He met death indeed.
I'm sorry. I just had to go there after yours. 4-5, and Gaming is doing a pretty good job at actually getting close. And that's what I said with it being a slightly offensive favorite map. And so they actually get close, actually do what they need to do, but they need to do a little bit more to see. And what is going to happen? Will Trust Gaming eventually get at least 1 point, or will they get a little bit more? Nomad will swap around into an IQ with the vigilant play that could actually work out a little bit as well. And Gaming might actually be on the back foot, but so far they are rather strong.
Yeah, they definitely are. Quite strong. Able to fight back right here, capitalizing on the mistakes that Trust Gaming makes. And Trust would have to worry if they were playing serious, if they are playing serious right now.
I think they're playing semi-serious.
Yeah.
Just semi-scrim, try some stuff, just go for those kills. As you said, show match-like. You can't expect them to throw everything in because, hello, Vitality might be watching, but also not because they're still playing Pact.
Yes. I'm just. It doesn't feel like highly tense for me this match. It feels more relaxed, so to say.
I get the support of my girlfriend. I just listened to your blocked nose. That is just the way.
Block nose?
Yeah, like.
Oh, yeah.
I talk a little bit more nasal than I usually. I did everything I could today. I even brought like nose spray, and it worked for a little moment, and then it just came back to me.
You might just have to take a week rest someday, because else it's not going to go away.
Yeah, maybe I should do that after the seasons, because before that I don't really have
just
the
go
time.
for 7 more weeks, right?
Yeah, it should be safe. Even got a golfing competition coming first day. Well, that's good, right? Walking outside for like 4 hours.
Yeah. I don't think it will help your cold though.
It's warm outside.
Yeah,
I'll
still, but
get
that's
sunburns and a cold. How's
that
that
is the
gonna
issue.
work?
Like it's about people thinking it's warm enough, then going outside without a coat, and that's how they catch a cold. You almost never catch a cold in winter. At least I don't. I'm most of the time get it in summer as well.
I usually get it all the time. Like, usually I plan in my colds.
Oh, you plan them?
Yeah, because I know.
Oh, what beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah,
Goal.
Deepak goes for the third as well because he knows where the target is.
Goes for the pre-fire right there. Won't be hitting it as of yet. In the meantime, Quatsi will be taking down Sloppy. As Torque is receiving some damage at that end. Spots out a player there. Left, right is center. Leonski will be taking him down. Deepak actually with the frag. As Elation now comes in from the back. Gets a double kill. Taking down both Quatsi and Deepak. Turning it into a 1v3. And, well, even though they might not be playing serious, they cannot lose this. If they lose this, ooh, we're going to bully them.
Oh, yes. We will haunt them forever. And Elation is doing the vertical plate, masking his sound as well with the breaching charge. Takes out Leonski with a headshot. Makes it a 1v2. What will he make of this? Another breach charge comes in. Almost takes down Meats, but the Flash comes in just to save the round and saves Risk Gaming.
Yeah, that could have ended up bad right there. Could have get End Gaming onto 5 rounds. Draw things up, but that won't be the case. Risk Gaming are going to be safe for at least 1 point. A point that has literally no value anymore. Well, maybe for next season if they overdo their points, right? They say we had improvements compared to last season.
Yeah.
As right now, we are going to go in the possible last round, round number 11, but with a possible of 2 rounds.
Ooh, such a cliffhanger. Hap, I can't take this.
I can't take it either, Tolbert.
Going back to planning in your colds.
Yes.
If you sleep warm enough and even start sweating, you delay your cold a little bit, or at least I can. If you think you have a cold coming. Yeah, it's really weird. And sometimes I'm just like, well, I have a week off now. I have an important week coming on the week after. Then maybe just go outside a little bit, just live a little bit less healthy, eat some kebab or something. You get a cold more easily. That's how.
Why would you go and get a cold on purpose?
Because otherwise you might have a cold the week you actually don't want it to have.
Yeah, but now you are having a cold for 7 weeks already.
Nah. No, I think this is mainly hay fever.
Yeah,
and
true.
Now what I have currently going for me as well is the post-LAN flu. Because when you're in a big hall with 1,000 sweaty people, I think diseases, viruses, bacteria might spread a little bit more easily. And then also sitting in an air-conditioned room for 3 days straight doesn't really add to that progress.
I always have the day after I went to a LAN. Doesn't matter if I'm there for a day or 3 days. The day I'm actually having rest. My head just starts hurting, and it doesn't matter how long I've been there. It's just that I'm sick for a day, then I'm good.
Yeah, or at least you're always tired.
I'm never tired.
Oh, I'm always a little bit tired, regardless the amount of sleep I got.
I mean, I was tired last Benelux LAN when
Really?
I casted with Zyronic. I was really just broken up afterwards.
Is it because I'm that tiring to you?
Didn't cast with you.
No, but you had to deal with me sitting next
No,
or standing
that's
next to
not
you.
the case.
Oh,
It's just
lucky.
that it was really loud, everything. It was actually my first time casting on a LAN event. Well, big LAN event for Rainbow Six.
And I was there with you.
Yeah.
Just like Bangu.
Bangu was
Bangu was such a great support. He actually made me feel confident. Because we were sitting backstage. And we were like preparing our analytical stuff right after the match. And then I said like, but why don't they do like this and this? It's like, oh, good idea. Like,
Oh,
it wasn't a good idea, Bangu. Tell me more, please.
Maybe he used it into Pro League and that's why they didn't make it to Milan right now.
Oh, way to ruin my confidence.
I had to do it. You just gave me the header.
I'm just gonna DM Bangu after this with the little clip, and then we'll get to hear if I am the case. Ocelot, owner of G2, please don't sue me. I love you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
Yeah, you just ruined my financial situation for the coming 500 years.
D-Pack with the entry onto Panics. Starting things off right here. Buck O'Brien trying to get refrag, but won't be able to find anybody as of yet as a reinforced wall is in his way. Still has one grenade left. We'll be cooking that as of right now. We'll be tossed into that hallway anytime soon. No damage to be done, just a tiny bit to Leonski. Nothing to be afraid of. As Meads is just getting ready with those smoke canisters. Vite somehow healing himself up just to fight this player right here in the VIP. Will be missing that. The overheal will definitely have helped him right there as he gets it down onto Torek right now. Execute comes in, 3-on-5 situation. In the meantime, Buck O'Brien moving in right here. Gets a frag onto Leonski, then gets down by Meads, 2-on-4, and we are counting down in his potential last round. Meads, I don't know, did he have a smoke canister left? I'm not sure, he at least used two. Right now, D-Pack waiting at the bottom of the window before he can jump in. But it seems like both of the members are going to be going from hookah.
Yeah, with 15 seconds left, they really need to get a move on. It is Meads now using his last canister. Player moving into his aim, and Avash and Quasi will end it up. And the last match of the Benelux group stage stream has now concluded. Trust Gaming, make us proud, get some points. So we're just going to say, regardless if Supremacy would have won or lost, Trust Gaming would have made it, right?
Considering if you're looking at backside, yes.
Okay.
Right now, but otherwise, not sure. Maybe EnD Gaming wanted to make it difficult for them if they, had to fight for survival.
Yeah, well, D-Pack and Avash eventually ending up top with both having double digits. And my oh my, this was a season. I had a blast.
I had a blast as well.
We're not sure yet who and how the finals or, well, playoffs will be casted. That will be communicated to you in due time, of course, on the official channels of the Rainbow Six Benelux.
Maybe Wednesday even.
Maybe Wednesday?
So make sure to watch Wednesday to know. I mean, maybe we can release it then.
Maybe we know.
Maybe we will know by then.
Then it is no Khaleesi, yes. Well, that was it for today. We thank you again for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as we have. And of course, big shout out to Milan from Ubisoft helping us out. And of course, Erwin and Martijn for producing with us. And just joking, we still have an interview coming on.
I was thinking, did you forget?
Oh yes, I forgot.
Oh yeah, I was thinking. So I was like, I'll just sit here and be pretty in the meantime.
Oh yes, you're so good
off
at
because
that.
I had no
just
clue.
find yourself a man that looks pretty as Hap, even if you're straight, because then you can still look at him and say, "Oh wow, that guy's actually amazing."
Thank you.
Did you know?
Do I know
that this will be the first interview we ever actually had proper live from the studio together?
Yeah.
Because
that's true actually.
And
might see more of that in Benelux.
Oh.
Because we will be a little bit less tight with the schedule, maybe.
So maybe we have some more time for more player interaction. And as we said, coming Wednesday, 7 p.m. CEST.
Yeah, it's CEST right now.
Yeah, which is UTC +1, I believe.
+2 now, I believe.
At the same time we start with this stream.
Yeah,
we will
basically.
be back with the Benelux League Season 3 already. Oh, whoa. Time goes fast.
Time goes by.
And of course, you can catch all the action on this channel. So if you haven't followed already, do make sure you do, because otherwise you miss out on the breeding grounds of more Trust Gaming teams. Because, well, Trust Gaming got from there, so maybe more Benelux teams will join their ranks as well.
Maybe a team like Conquer.
Yeah. Ooh. Do you know who's in Conquer? Dark.
And Sejinek.
Do you know who gives me ice cream?
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, whoa!
Ice cream, but we have 2 men on our screens. I don't know.
And 2 lovely men. The sellout jersey as well. Oh, these guys are just so great at product placement.
They're so sell out right now.
Even Easy made his bet for this.
Probably because
I did.
Because you told him beforehand.
Yeah, like I just help him out. Easy on the right and Meats on the left for you guys at home. How are you feeling after qualifying for the playoffs for the Challenger League?
It was good, man. I mean, we watched Supremacy lose before we played our game, so we got hype before our game that didn't matter.
Did Leonski whisper in hype or did he scream?
Well, we're all a bit tired after the weekend. We've been to Gamers Assembly. You can maybe hear it in my voice.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I've slept on top of the aircon of the fan. It wasn't my smartest decision. Speaking of not smart decisions, we got surprised in the ban phase twice today. No, sorry, once. We expected Oregon versus Pact, and we expected to win it big time. But they showed up, and we didn't. And I don't want to blame the long weekend. We just didn't play our A game. But luckily, Eminem stepped up for us, so we didn't have to sweat it out for the second one.
It almost came down to the last match there, indeed. But Eminem, they're your saviors tonight, I guess. Just the English counterparts of
The Bullets.
Trust Gaming.
Yeah, Meets, did you DM them for that or not? Because of course you're also a UK lad.
What was that? Sorry.
Did you also DM Eminem to let them win, or were you not involved in
Well,
motivating
they
them?
they seen that we drew against Pact, and then they messaged us like, "Okay, we won't troll now. Well, we'll play this game." We're like, oh, thanks.
How nice
And
of them.
in the process, they secured their second spot in the bracket, which always nice for social media, and like you
Yeah.
can say that you finished second in the season, which is pretty good.
Mhm.
So it's a win-win for the both of us, I guess.
They're just so goo.
They are.
Are you going
Yeah.
to really look at every demo you can find from Vitality for the coming week, or will you also start to focus a bit more on the Benelux season?
Our main focus is currently on the playoffs. I think we can sacrifice the first 2 weeks of Benelux to get our focus up for Pro League. We're confident we can win against Vitality. We've shown that we can beat them on at least one map, and we didn't get close on the other two, but we should be able to, and we have time. We like loads of us have holiday right now, so we can put all our time in
So-
spreading out Vitality and getting at least to the finals, and we hope to meet Eminem there, so we can thank them by beating them in the finals.
So something that I have seen over this past season and past Benelux season is that there is some key things that make Trust Gaming Trust, but it's some throws that keep on happening over and over. It's like the same kind of mistakes that keep on happening. Like, you are aware of that kind of mistakes?
No, not at all.
I'll send you the demo.
No.
I'll have it for you
No,
ready.
never.
But
We
do.
never lose the easy rounds.
No, like it isn't like we just played Gamers Assembly and Deepak had to clutch probably 10 rounds 1v3, and he did it every single time. But we can't rely on Deepak stepping up for the whole team. Then again, we played the third game, the third place decider match against Supremacy yesterday, where we were 5-2 ahead on one of the maps, and we still threw the 7-8. So I guess we just have to keep it together, step it up big time, train on the long hauls. Like we should try to get a boot camp in to train that fatigue and just stay focused and confident throughout the whole match and not just let it slip.
Yeah, because that is something that came to my mind. It's just, it seems like fatigue is hitting you guys over and over again. But then when you guys are playing at Gamers Assembly, you're playing like 13 hours straight. You
Something
seem to
like
be
that.
doing fine, getting rounds after rounds and then getting up to the third place decider match, just missing out on the finals. And I'm like, well, maybe it's not fatigue, but then, well, it still seems to be kicking in right here. So yeah, it's good that I guess you guys are going to be working on that. At least Benelux will help with that as well, considering some late time frames. I think we can say on behalf of the entire Benelux community, congratulations on qualifying. We will be watching towards your match of Vitality, secretly rooting a little bit for you because everybody calls us biased anyway, so it doesn't matter if we root for you guys at that point.
Yeah, I'll just walk out the studio soon with my Trust Gaming backpack because I'm just a big fan. Guys, thanks for the interview. Thanks again for qualifying for the playoffs. Really made us proud, and we hope you get your well-deserved sleep and rest. And of course, people at home, thank you all again for watching. The season was long, tough, especially for Trust Gaming. We had a blast. You had a blast. If you didn't already, follow this channel because Wednesday we'll be back right here with the ESL Benelux League Season 3. The new season, new faces, old faces, Trust Gaming against Elegance Minions, and that will be my match to watch. It was a great night. We hope you enjoyed. We hope to see you again someday soon. And good night to you all. Goodbye.